Silence! Silence! Pump! You're now listening to the Street Science Podcast. You are now listening to the Street Science Podcast. Don't touch that dial. You know what it is. It's the Street Science Podcast. You are now listening to the Street Science Podcast. Hosted by Michael Garabato, Cletus Cassidy, and yours truly, Skrilla Sam. You know what time it is. It's time for Street Science Podcast. Shut the fuck up while this podcast is on. You know what it is. It's my favorite show, bitch. Shut the fuck up while this podcast is on. Zone.
Okay, let's go. Bring us in. Where's the music?
Dun, da, da, da. You're now listening to Street Science. We're back. We're back in action. It's been a long time. Myself and my boy here, Cletus Cassidy.
What's happening?
Cletus Cassidy. We're back. Skrilla Sam is not back yet. He is still working somewhere at a 24-hour 7-Eleven. He has 8 kids to feed, and he needs that money, and nobody has really donated anything, so we're still waiting. So send in that money. We're waiting. He'll be back on the next episode, I promise. And Clea's brought in a very extravagant guest that he wants to introduce.
Yes. I have brought in someone who I think is a great person and a great attribute to the community in which he serves. And he's a personal friend of mine. Coach P is
Coach P.
I'd like to introduce him as tonight's phone guest. Coach, say something to him. Introduce yourself.
What's happening, y'all? How y'all doing?
All right. Coach, tell us a little bit about what you do, because I was trying to explain.
What are you coaching?
That's just what they call him, Coach. But explain a little bit about what you do.
I'll give it a whole little background.
Okay.
So what's up? Before we jump right back into the actual show content, because we're probably going to edit a little bit of that out. Did you want to jump into your alter ego or what?
Yeah, I mean...
It's up to you. It's up to you and Clee.
I think a good leeway into it is talking about my current program, and I can kind of lean into it with the studio work that I do, and then, like, really kind of break that down.
Great. I wasn't sure how, private you were about it, because Clee was very, he wanted to make sure that your privacy, however you want to do it, so I just wanted to make sure. So it's all up to you guys. So take it where you guys want to take it. I want to hear all about the program.
Yeah. I mean, all my students know who I am, both in and out, and I don't shy away from my persona inside and out. I want them to discover it, but I also teach them content.
Do it. Tell me more. What are we talking about? Just go. Tell me.
So, I teach kids context. I don't teach them right and wrong in the sense of don't do this, don't do that. I teach them within consequence, so they understand that the ramifications of a choice. Because when you tell people yes or no, most people are going to test that boundary of the no.
Right.
It's kind of human nature. But if you teach context, and give them the understanding of the consequence of their decision, right or wrong, then they can learn what they are going to end as a predictable result of that decision.
Are you guys talking about the context of current events at all when they're talking about right and wrong?
I talk about context in the given moment of a situation where they're about to do some dumb shit.
Okay.
and I try to teach them about how to measure the risk and rewards that come with it. Because we all have our good and bad, and even nobody's perfect. So even the most perfect student that I've ever worked with has done some dumb shit. And I was always taught that, be smart about your dumb shit. And now that cameras and, social media has exploded, your dumb shit is on blast.
Right.
So,
the feds are watching
people
everyone.
How to be smart about their dumb shit has become more of a challenge to navigate for my young people, as they tend to put their dumb shit on blast often. and it creates a ripple effect of issues. And that's why people wild out in their own ways because they're trying to deal with said ripple.
Right.
Right. So when people want to get to know me, I don't shy away from like the tough questions. Like they say, "Do you smoke weed?" I say, "Yes, I smoke weed. I probably smoke weed than you'll ever smoke. I smoke more weed than you ever smoked, and that was last week."
That's probably facts.
But I also say you will never see me high in this workplace.
That's right. That's right.
How can I teach you time and place? I serve a purpose here, and my purpose is not to be loaded trying to manage youth and an entire school.
Whether you like it or not, you are role modeling all the time. You are role modeling to them 100% of the time.
Yeah, no,
exactly.
I want to give it to them as real as possible. That's why I love working with high schoolers because they're one step away.
Yep.
You know, and you can really teach them things as far as like the real world and utilize this as like a teaching ground of experience that you're getting them ready for this real world of how this world's going to treat them, see them, and how they're going to have to navigate.
Right.
So when they ask me about my history, when they ask me about what I'm interested in, when they ask me about my tattoos, because I'm blasted up, right? So my tattoos tell a story, and I don't shy away from letting my story just show up. It doesn't change how people respect me or treat me as far as an educator, especially in this, in the location that I work in.
Right.
People are pretty like accustomed to it. Well, they're not accustomed to somebody like myself working in these type of schools, but they can tell that I'm a true professional the way I deal with it.
Yes. Yes, I love that.
And really, it's not about appearance as much as behavior.
Yep, that's right.
So I mean, I'll go to work in a sweatsuit, and I guarantee you people will know to respect me and know that I probably could or do run the school.
That's right.
And not like on a power play, but more like I'm in control. And in control in a way that, like, I create a structure and an expectation that, we're here together. Not like a power play like I'm flexing. More like a control of protection. There's a reason behind the boundaries that I set.
Coach P, can I jump in on that? Can I sidebar on that? I do something similar to that as well. I'm a caseworker for homeless families, and I work with a lot of kids and parents. And myself, I'm slung back as well. I've got tattoos on my hands. I've got a tattoo under my eye. I'm there with you, and I go to work business casual Monday through Thursday, but I do it, all orange and black one day, or all blue and with all blue Air Force Ones, or one day I'm wearing like a weird, blue tie with this blue shirt and like shirt tucked in and throwing, and then on Fridays, casual Friday, I'm wearing jeans and a graphic tee and my hat and my my thing. But what I do there is I am a professional 100% of the time at work to my coworkers and to my clients. And I show them that, and I model that. And also to the youth there, though, the kids, they're looking, I know that they're always modeling everyone and what they see. And they're looking at me, like possibly, because I have a lot of tattoos as well, possibly as their parent, like maybe in the future when their parent's doing good and their parent's working at a program or their parent's doing this or that, you know what I mean? They're always modeling. And with the clients, I like, and even with my coworkers, I like to show that I can keep my street style and be a 100% professional, and do that and flare it up and go back and forth. And that's just all part of the game. And that we're on those levels and we can do that. And I feel you what you're saying.
Of how you show up, like in attire, does not mean you're a professional.
Exactly.
Professional is about how you treat people.
Exactly. And what I said was,
So understanding that dynamic how you show up when you greet somebody, how you show up as far as how you are meeting whatever their needs are, is really what's going to change how they see you.
Right.
And when I was able to learn that, I was able to manifest that in every situation I was alive in. So whether it was in the streets with my partners or at the drive-in or whatever, I carried myself a certain way, and when I realized the power of that behavior, it manifested itself into a career as well.
Right. So, speaking of career, tell me first about the music program. Or you were telling me something off the air about music program for the kids.
Yeah. So I'm a program manager, and one of my programs is a sound recording program. And we have a full-fledged recording booth, Pro Tools, the whole nine. We have about 15 Chromebooks filled up with Reason, Fruit Loops, and other beat recording programs. We have a full-fledged DJ turntable mixer and coffin, so we have that. We do what we call community impact projects. So as our youth are learning how to use these programs, whether it's becoming an engineer or a beat producer, and they make all kinds of genres. We had two girls collaborating on an EDM beat in the back the other day. But besides that, we create community impact projects through the music.
Right.
We were able to do a mentoring program last year through our sound program. So we invited local middle schoolers to come through, and our high schoolers who are still learning were able to teach the same skills that they were building to the middle school. Yeah. So it was dope to see some mentoring happen right before your eyes while youth are learning to teach. So that is one of my pure joys as well, because music's in my blood. I have my father was a musician. Lots of my family members are professional musicians, and myself, I've been blessed to have worked with some great artists, and I've put out albums and projects throughout. So, been able to collaborate with one of my best friends, Cletus Cass. And we've done some amazing work as of late, and I can't wait to see what we're going to build in the future.
What's the Kill Committee?
Made a little mini career. Worked with cats like Keek the Snake and Cookie Money and San Quinn, and Cletus Cassidy. These guys are amazing.
All right. What's the Kill Committee?
Kill Committee stands for Keep It Lit Committee, and some characters, some real 420 friendly individuals. It's not all about smoking, but you best believe it's about smoking. Each album is kind of taking the life of one of those smoke themed movies that we love to see. So our album High All the Time, it's based off of How High and Method Man and Redman.
That's what I thought it was. I'm looking at it right now. That's right.
And then we got our second album, Still Smoking Loud, which was based off of Up in Smoke, when Cheech and Chong
the dog shit
were first introduced to each other.
Is that
the Labrador?
It's Labrador, man. Look how big it is.
Is that the dog
look
shit?
Look how big it is. Look
That's
how big the joint is. Look how the front of it. Look
That's
how big
bat.
the joint is.
Yeah.
It's a bat for real.
That's a bat.
It's Labrador, man.
No, that thing was huge. I mean, I want to say it was like a half an ounce that we rolled up in that joint.
Yeah,
we really lit.
That's like that.
We really kept it lit.
Wait, is that you?
That's me.
I thought that was him talking the whole time.
No, he's the other guy. He's the other guy.
Oh shit! You look like a straight nerd in that picture. God damn! I thought. I see
That's
it
it.
now. Okay,
That's
it all makes sense now. It's all jiving now in my mind. Now I see it. The smoke is cleared. We've been smoking all night.
Full zones and QPs. He's a nerd.
He's
Yeah.
a nerd.
You got a Labrador.
Labrador, it's Labrador, man.
But yeah, so I've been blessed to have worked with some great artists, and music is something that is dear to my heart. It gave me an outlet when I needed a way of expressing myself, and I've been doing this since I was in the 5th grade with me and my homie. So I went to another school in 5th grade, and this cat, he was actually a grade over me. He was in the back, and he started rapping. His name was Freddie, and we used to be rapping in the back, and that's how it started. And next thing you know, I'm still rapping. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Where's Freddie at?
Freddie is no longer with us.
I apologize. So, I'm sorry to hear that.
Bless his heart. Brody was a good dude. Him and his cousin Mike. Yeah.
All right, sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
All right, what
been doing this for quite some time. And now I'm getting the opportunity to help other youth get that same outlet.
Right.
So it's pretty dope to see it manifest into the next level. There's a lot of talent out there, a lot of creative minds, and a lot of youth that just want to express themselves and be heard. And it's pretty interesting because for it being a school right in the heart of East Oakland, in one of the toughest neighborhoods all around in the town, the sounds that are coming out of the studio that I'm pretty much running with the program, I don't actually run the studio though. I run the program overall, but my good friend who I manage, he's the one that directly runs the program.
Okay.
I do get hands on. You best believe. I'm in that space, and I'm definitely encouraging youth to get hands on with it and making sure that we're creating product out of there, and youth are growing in it. So
that's incredible, man. I'm pretty much speechless. I don't have a lot to say because like I'm just soaking it all in. Like I think that's just like dope. Like so much has been given back, like and help being provided and good positive things going on in this community. That knowing someone directly involved in that's just the dope shit to me.
Very much so.
Blessing, bro.
Very much.
I'm lucky to do the work that I do. I wake up with purpose, and I wake up in service. It's thankless work sometimes. One of the valuable lessons I learned, especially working with youth, is never give up on planting the right types of seeds. You never know when those seeds will bloom and flower, and grow.
Nice.
I've had youth come back to me as grown-ups telling me that the seed that I planted had helped them in a difficult time, or became a part of their values. So, I definitely get to experience that growth. I don't have any children of myself, but I've raised a lot, and I still stay in touch with them all. And it's a blessing. I can go into a lot of different communities and get a lot of open arms, and that's because of the way I show up for them.
That's what's up. You got any new projects, anything going on?
Man, I am moving like a snail right now.
Doesn't sound like it.
So, besides the work, I've been busting my ass with the work. Trust me, I ran 2 summer programs in Samoa. Yeah. I've onboarded my own supervisor and another one of my friends get a job servicing 2 other high schools. So I've been doing some other work, but I got a homie out in Richmond that I've been working on a collaboration, and that's been moving slowly. But I'm trying to get this done with him so he can start working on his solo project and this, that, and the other. But really, I need to just get back with my boy Clay and get back to our vision of doing videos and visuals and creating more content. And who knows when we're gonna start working on the next album. But hey, we just made this one song though. I'm just gonna say it's called We Go. It's with this cat 2x Tim. Outrageous out there in Seattle, and that song is ridiculous.
Speaking of which,
Is that the one on the party bus?
No.
I just saw that.
That's the guy he's talking about. But speaking of which, that's funny that you mentioned that because he called me today, and I just got off the phone with him about an hour and a half, 2 hours ago, and he said he wants to shoot the We Go video, and he'll bring that guy out here to do it.
Wow. Okay.
Well, the video we watched, that quality of video.
Yeah, it was beautiful. It was a great video.
Yeah. That quality of video, the guy who runs that would come out here with him.
They were making you look really good in that video.
Right. Yeah. I was like I said, I felt like somebody in that shit. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I feel like I'm somebody.
That boy looked like a real fucking star.
Hey, the store, nigga. Store.
Is that Dre Dog?
He got it. Fucking me up. Pew, pew. Pew, pew. Fucking me up. Yo, so yeah, he said he would bring the video director guy out with him, and we could do that like November, December, January, whenever. Like whenever we feel like planning that for a week off. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So he said he wants to do it out here.
That means that we gotta put our heads together and piece together the treatment.
Yeah. But yeah, right. But we can talk about that another time. But that's just funny that you brought him up. He really just called, and he also said for us to submit some music to him for some compilation compilation mixtape stuff. And, yeah, I'll throw some copies and stuff like that. So
yeah.
So we gotta pick some things for that. So yeah.
Yeah.
We'll take that. We'll take that shit offline. Put me on the spot.
I really want to kind of start pushing you to get your next solo project going, so you can start pushing me to get mine going.
Yeah.
Because you're up next before I am, so I definitely want to encourage you.
You guys need some life coaching.
We were talking about.
So no, we going the pattern. So like he dropped, I dropped, we dropped, he dropped.
Whose turn is it?
He dropped, I dropped, we dropped. Now he dropped.
Your turn.
It's my turn.
It's your turn.
I gotta drop.
You guys hear that?
It's my turn.
Accountability.
Yeah,
Did you guys hear that?
Absolutely.
You drop.
Accountability on all fronts.
Absolutely.
Where's Sam at?
Whether it's working with the youth, working in the community, servicing the community, or talking about this music, it's accountability all the way around.
All the way around.
That's right. That'll be the name of the show, Accountability.
Accountability. Bang. There you have it.
Hey, so Coach, did you want to? We're gonna do a quick check-in where we talk about what's been going on because we've been gone for a minute, personal shit. Do you want to stick in on this, or do you want to take off?
Well, as long as I can chime in and say some funny shit to y'all.
You can talk shit, and then you can also give us a little check-in on just what's going on last week with you also at the end, if you want.
Yeah, no
we can
doubt.
talk some shit to you.
Yeah.
What's up, Cleo? You want me to kick it off, or you want to go?
Let me think. I can kick it off.
All right. Are these snacks for me though? Are these the snacks you brought? Where's the snacks you brought me?
We never went and got them.
You never got my snack.
We were supposed to go up. We never went up. We started to go up. And you said I'm gonna start.
All right. Let's just go. Let's do this. Go ahead. Kick it off.
So anyway.
What happened?
So
what have you been doing the last month and a half since we came back?
It's been a long time. Okay, so I've been just maintaining and everything. So I just been blessed and amazed at how fast all of a sudden my leg started to feel better and started to heal. So I am on 2 feet comfortably and feeling really good. Like
What happened to your leg? What are you talking about?
physically. Yeah, it was before your time, bro. I was in a car accident last May,
Okay.
and I broke my femur and my tib. You don't remember I used to limp around when you first got in here? I had a cane.
You were lit, so maybe not. You was feeling good.
But no, yeah, no. That's why I had to get the stairs. Remember, I had a ladder. Remember, it was hard to get up. I used to get up there.
No.
Or, you know, oh, you never see that.
What is that? See, tell what happened? What happened? What happened with the contractors?
I mean, we're lucky to have you here right now.
Right.
Let alone to hear that your leg is no longer in the pain that what you were living in on a day-to-day basis.
Right.
Oh, is that serious? Was you like in a coma or something? What happened?
I was in the hospital.
God.
I was in the hospital for a week and like maybe like 8-9 days, and then I went to rehab for 30 days.
Oh shit.
I couldn't walk. Thank God we had a chairlift, dog. That's the only reason.
That's what that chairlift.
No, it was already there, but like, that's the only reason I could come home. Like I was like, if I didn't have the chairlift, I'd have been there for another fucking month.
Damn.
1 week. There's no way.
Well, that was because you just barely moved into the house,
right?
Right.
We moved in the house in January, and then that I took the trip in May. We were barely still unpacking, unpacking a big ass house like this. This was ridiculous. So like, we were still unpacking. I went to New York in May, and when I came back from New York, I came home, went to bed, got up the next morning, went to work, and got in an accident on the way to work. I don't really remember what happened, but I saw my garage closed. It was like my eyes closing, and when the garage opened, my eyes opened, like
wow.
I don't remember the things between there, but then
that's a trip.
But I had dreams about different things that happened in between there. I don't know if some of them were just unconscious dreams at the scene, or dreams that happened in the hospital after that. Because when you're on so many medications and things, you're out of it, and I'm having nightmares every night for the first fucking 3 weeks or so, maybe the whole way through, waking up screaming every night. No, like screaming like.
Do you know actually what happened? Did you get like a police report and find out somebody just hit you out of nowhere?
No,
was it close by the house?
It was
on the freeway?
It was on the freeway.
Oh shit!
3-car pileup. I hit a car. The car hit the car in front of it. Whatever. Pileup.
Wow.
But it was my fault because I hit the car first. The reports were so weird. Like they were so off from each other. So I'm not gonna get into all that, but it was deemed my fault, but I didn't get sued or anything. I know
somebody probably slammed on their brakes like right in front of you or something or whatever, and then you were the first one to hit, so they say it's your fault. Whatever.
I got the worst of it.
Anytime you hit somebody
from behind,
yeah. But I got the
California.
I got the worst. I got the worst of it. So thank God.
Yeah.
Thank God I got the worst of it. Thank God, because I wouldn't want nobody to feel anything that I felt, but at least I did it. I lived through it.
I could not tell at all.
Everybody else is okay. Well, I play it off very well. I play it off very well, but
that boy Cletus is a professional thespian. His fucking ass off.
So anyway, about those stairs, or the ladder I had to get into the studio, which you've seen before, Peanut, but it's like the
contractors.
It's like a 3-4 foot ladder that existed in the garage, and over time it came off the wall. But the ladder took me up to my studio, my music studio, which is separate from my video podcasting studio. Separate. Okay. So, when my leg was broken, it was like impossible for me to get up there. So I couldn't get up there for a long time.
Wow.
And it just kind of rotted away there, kind of. And so eventually, I was able to get back up.
Not to mention the mental anguish of
not being able to get to your music equipment, not being able to get to your shit.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, right in the middle of dropping an album. That's the last thing I dropped. I dropped the album, and then 2 weeks later I was in accident. And forgot I did that album when I got up.
God.
Forgot I even did that shit. I didn't even remember I did that shit until like October. I got that shit in May.
Wow.
I was like, oh yeah, I dropped the album, huh?
Damn, I forgot to promote that shit.
Yeah, that just
And
went,
it's a dope album.
and that went very unnoticed.
Where is it?
It's digital only. It's on iTunes.
Yeah.
What's it called so we can look it up?
It's called Karma.
Uh-huh.
Cletus Cassidy.
Oh, it's on iTunes?
Yep. iTunes.
Oh, look, I got an
iTunes.
iTunes subscription. I'll listen to it on the way home.
Yeah, definitely. It's pretty dope. It's pretty crazy. It's kind of weird because the way the album starts, and then you realize like you're listening to this, and as you're listening to this, when literally like you were able to get your hands on this or heard about this, I was laying in the hospital like not knowing if I was gonna live or die.
Right.
like whoa, whoa.
They
like,
should have been taking your album and like putting out Instagram
I-
posts. Pay for the hospital bills. Buy the.
Yeah, I got a rod in my femur. I broke my femur. They just told me about it. I got a rod in my femur.
Oh.
I have a plate from like the bottom of my calf to the bottom of my under my ankle bone. What do you call that? I got a plate like that in there, straight down, and it's got 10 screws or something. I got 2 screws in my foot, and then 3 screws in my knee.
Oh.
And then 1 up in my ass and my hip. Whatever. Holding that fucking rod in. So, yeah, I got some nice hardware out of the deal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Motherfucking
That boy is half RoboCop.
half RoboCop.
Bionic.
That boy is stopping crime with them legs.
Boy, you know what I'm saying?
Does it act
Hey.
up in the
And
cold?
also,
My brother,
forget
yes
that
it
you were-
does. Yes it
Oh,
does.
no.
Yes, it- my brother was like,
wasn't like your
hey,
leg
my brother was
like-
like, my
like
brother,
you're shorter than the other one or something like that.
It's like shorter than
my
the
leg,
other one.
yeah, it was for a while.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah. I had some issues. I had to have second surgery. I had to have some derotation osteotomy surgery. So then they had to fucking fix it. And that was fucking, yeah, that was really bad. Hey, but my brother was like, aren't you motherfucking half robot? Motherfucker, you better not go out in the rain. You might get rusty. My brother
get
from
to-
Iowa, my brother Keith. Shout out to my retarded
That's
ass brother.
his new name.
Rusty.
You get to bypass all the airport security.
No, that shit does not work. They're not happening. When I came from Indiana, they gave me the.
I was sticking magnets on the side of his leg. It was creating nice little.
Can we do that?
Hey, let me tell you this. When I left Indiana, them motherfuckers treated me like I was trying to move kilos out that bitch. They might as well stuck their finger in my butt. Them motherfuckers made me get up out the chair, motherfucker patted me down. I ain't never been patted down like that before. Like them motherfuckers never been patted down like that before.
They immediately were looking for drugs.
Like, they fucking them motherfuckers looked at my socks, all kinds of shit. Like, what is going on? I guess they thought I was like, faking it. No, I still needed it. I still needed it in the wheelchair at that time.
I got those copper fitting clothes on, the copper joints.
And the funniest part was I had on some basketball shorts under my jeans, and they always get me with my jeans. They always be like they want to check me. Like, I don't know why. Like, but I was like, I should take these shorts off because they're really gonna trip.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's just like they damn near wanted to take me in the room. They're like, "You want to take me in the room?" I was like, "God damn!" Like, I didn't have shit. I didn't smoke no weed the whole time I was in Indiana.
Yeah.
Well, actually, yeah, I did. I'm lying. My cousin from other places came there. They drove.
I bring my weed vape pen on the plane.
Yeah.
They're looking for metal.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're not looking for weed.
I bring my vape pen on the plane.
You got the damn joint. That's gonna kill everybody.
No.
It's gonna calm everybody down.
No. My whole groin area was too baggy.
Your crotch area is entirely too big.
Nah.
And by the way,
No.
you hijack a plane with some razor blades, you're pretty fucking impressive. If you ask me.
I could do it.
It was the
No, I shouldn't
government.
say
It
that.
was the
Don't say
government.
that shit. Don't say that, Peter.
You're now on the no-fly list.
I don't know why you said that.
No-fly list.
You so crazy.
They're gonna ban us. They're gonna say this is hate speech.
Ooh.
I know we were just trying on my hour service in the community.
Right.
Now we're going to jail for hate speech.
For hate speech.
Because we're conspirators.
That's how they get you. They're gonna twist that shit on us. Watch.
Hey, it's all about. Hey, look, spin doctors work. They can just take the clip, that little clip.
Yeah.
Destroy
somebody gets
everything
this.
else,
Yeah.
and be like, these people are evil. Listen to what they were saying.
Now you're talking the whole entire political election and campaigns going on. That's all we see is clips of what every fucking political, person fucking says.
Right.
Here's a soundbite.
Right.
I'm gonna vote off these sound
But
bites.
it's kind of crazy because Trump is showing us way more than they want to show us.
Yeah.
He's exposed. He's getting exposed, which is only exposing the corruptness of our government.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sometimes you need an ugly person to bring it out in the truest way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Clay.
Yep.
So one day you just woke up and decided my leg ain't gonna hurt no more.
Yes. Why
didn't you decide that earlier?
I don't know. I don't know what happened.
The law of attraction.
No,
What'd you
no.
do?
What happened was I stepped on a shoe actually, and my foot crunched like a bag of potato chips.
What the fuck?
It was like, and it hurt really bad, and I fell flat on my face, and I was like kind of upset about it. And that whole weekend I was with a cane again, and I went to this wedding and all this other stuff, and the wedding, it was a marriage renewal, but it was at a church, and nice, like, reception, after party, thing like that. Came home, woke up the next day. I was paralyzed from the neck down. Felt like I couldn't get out of the bed. I was fucked up. My neck was hurting really bad. Had to get like a heating pack and all that shit to be able to get out of the bed. Got out of the bed, took a hot shower, walked out of the shower. My leg never hurt again. But I had back pain before the accident. My back problems, the doctor said, if he had a slight accident, he could be paralyzed because I have some issues in my neck with the narrowing spine and shit.
Right.
So my girl was automatically worried about the accident, but thought I was going to be paralyzed from it. But anyway, so I never had neck pain the entire time I had the leg issue. One day I wake up and I got fucking paralyzing neck pain. I wasn't happy to have it back, but the leg was not an issue. It was like my body was doing a system check. Shit was hurting all over the fucking place, but my leg wasn't one of the places. My foot wasn't.
Let's check everything else out real quick.
Yeah. Just running the system check.
Yeah.
And it's just been like kind of like, now things when they crunch, they don't hurt anymore. They feel good, and then it releases. So like, I guess I'm healing to a point where like I'm like, oh, I feel better. So anyway,
turning into a cyborg.
So anyway, before that, that fall, happened. Before that fall, I had fallen off that ladder, and the ladder fell off the wall. So we get a contractor. So we get a contractor.
That's what
I'm sorry, we're barely here, but we get a contractor to.
Okay, we're good.
Look, hey, I'm gonna go to the car, get my other gun. I'm gonna shoot both of you motherfuckers.
You gave him the green light to talk shit.
No, but for real. So we didn't really get the contractor. We had looked at a contractor, and I was supposed to call him, and I wasn't like, he'd come by, this and that, whatever. And I didn't choose him, but I fell off the ladder. So my girl decides to just call him and, get some work done. So he comes over here, gives an estimate, whatever. She decides to get the job done. He gives him a deposit. I thought it was kind of a big deposit. I thought it was kind of weird, but I wasn't sure, whatever. I didn't get involved, so he comes over first day, 4 or 5 hours late. And then he's like, "Oh, I'm just gonna take a couple measurements."
4 or 5 hours.
No bullshit. He was supposed to be here at 1:30. Then he was gonna be here at 3:30. Then he was gonna be here at like 4. Then
So
we
he
didn't
dragged
hear from
that shit out all
and he
day,
didn't
made
come
you
here
wait.
until 7:00 or 6:30, 7:00. And
What
he
a
stayed here
dick.
until like 15 minutes. Okay.
15 minutes.
And then the next day, and then
Like you need to wait. You need to stay here 5 hours.
right.
Yeah.
Right. No. So he's like, I'm just gonna take a couple measurements real quick so I can get started tomorrow. Then comes back the next day. He said, so let's get him here like I think 9 o'clock. He's like, are you up early? I was like, yeah, I'm up. I'm up early. Like my girl gets up and leaves, and I'm here. I'm up. I'm half crippled. You know what I mean? So whatever. So he's like, all right, cool. 8:30 comes around. I text him and I tell him, I'm up. I'm whatever. Garage is open. Just come through. I'm in here. You know. So nothing. Don't hear from him. Nothing. Fucking 9:45 gets here. I tell Michelle, like, you know as well just get your money back. This guy is a fucking crackhead. Something's not right. At that point, she wasn't ready to give up. So it kind of drags out. This guy comes back over here. I let him come over here. I kind of stay out of it. He gets here that day, 10:30 or whatever in the morning. He's fucking drawing and shit, whatever. He was late because he went to Home Depot, but he didn't come over with anything. Then he went back to Home Depot, came back, didn't bring anything. He drew a bunch of lines on the wall and on the floor. And then Michelle came home and fucking roasted him viciously and whatever. And he's like, that's it, I'm out of here. And he's ready to quit right there. And he's trying to walk off, and then he got smart with it and everything. And I sat here because I promised her I wouldn't say anything. And I sat here and I took it and I watched him fucking need to get his ass fucking dragged around this whole room twice over. But I let him continue because he was only fucking 5'3" or 2 or something. Like he's a little guy, little man complex. Went around screaming.
The cops that took you away.
So right, I see where I'm living at, man. It's not gonna look good for me.
Yeah, nope.
But that's besides the point.
You live here?
They came here and fucked me up for that little dude.
They'd have been mad. They'd have been mad because you lived here.
Like, who live? Bitch, I live here. What's going on? You know what I mean? But no. So I sat here and let them work it out. He's mad or whatever, but they decided to continue. He agrees to have a certain amount of work done before he leaves. And he goes to the Home Depot or somewhere again for the third time in one day without bringing nothing back the first 2 times. Or no, he went to go get a saw from his house. And he goes and gets fucking a saw and some.
He didn't have it in his work truck.
And that fucking wood right there. You see that wood in the corner?
Oh, that's expensive wood right there.
Shut the fuck up. Get the fuck out of here.
That's some pricey ass wood. Hey, have you seen this guy? He's 5'4", Hispanic. He's in
No,
Gilroy.
he's white. He's white guy.
Oh, 5'4", white. Oh, he's a tweaker.
Yeah, exactly.
He wasn't on crack. He was on
I
meth.
said he was a tweaker. That's what I said. Well, I called him a crackhead, but I meant, meth. But so that ain't even the right kind of wood to build steps, bro.
What's the
that
business?
Ain't even the right shit. That wood won't build.
He
steps.
had that wood in his. That's the. He didn't go get a saw.
Wood out of his house.
He got the wood from his house.
Right. And it's not even the right kind of wood. He just brought a pile of wood over here. And I'm looking over here and I'm like, man, like I'm not in it, whatever. So then,
you didn't look him up on Angie's list.
So then I look him up and I'm like, what the fuck is this? But
what's his business name?
From the point of time of we. No, we're not gonna do that right now. I'm not gonna do this with you.
Okay.
This is too much. Come on.
All right.
Fucking, I'm trying to check in, motherfucker.
Check out. Check out that.
Look. So from the time this all shit happened, the time she starts talking to him to the time he actually does something, there was not a review, but a review popped up about him fucking somebody over.
Oh, he's on a run.
Yeah,
he's on a meth run, and he's gonna burn everyone out till he goes to jail.
Right.
Somebody snatches that. You should blast him out there, bro. You should blast him out on some social apps.
Oh, they
something.
did that. They did. Yeah, we did all that.
Yeah.
And then we filed against his license and did all the right things. things are happening. His license told him to pay her back and whatever. And he hasn't. He keeps bullshitting. It's full, even when as far as to like write a check. He was gonna bring it over here, but then he's like he's gonna have it delivered by carrier, right? So
Yeah.
he shows me a picture of the check. She calls Bank of America. Wells Fargo checks it. Check's good, right? Like we call a couple days later, the check's not good. This bitch cashed the check. He cashed the check that he canceled it or whatever.
Canceled it.
But he got it so she could see it and he canceled it. And, you know what I mean? Dope fiend. You know,
Yeah.
he's you know, he's on that shit.
Hit him back up and be like, hey, can you still do the work? We can't find anybody else. I got more cash. Come on, please. I'm sorry I yelled at you. It's my fault. Come back through. And then we snatch his ass up.
Well, Michelle.
With the authorities,
Yeah.
with the proper authorities present.
Well, pretty much the whole next door app and all kinds of things been alert out on him and all kinds of bad things came up on it.
Yeah.
So it's already in progress.
Massive
But
people to,
but if you know,
give them bad reviews on Yelp.
yeah,
There we go. Take his fucking rate. He's done.
yeah.
He's
So-
already washed up.
So he's just beating around the bush, bullshit, and whatever. But so we got somebody else to do the work, and
The door is awesome.
It's coming along. You know what I'm saying? We got a door, and we got actual real physical steps, and some shit going on over here.
Carpeted steps.
Yeah. It's not finished yet. So, and then I gotta clean all that shit over there. I gotta throw away the goddamn wood that he brought her build a fucking.
You sell that wood. You get your money for that shit.
Sell that wood.
I'll sell it. Let me take pictures of it. I'll sell it for you. I got a notification on there.
Man.
Wood's
but-
worth money.
Yeah. But anyway, so I acquired some new furniture for the podcast and studio setup down here.
Some nice desks.
A couple of nice desks put in.
You got a couple desks?
Got a couple things.
Couple hard oak fucking or whatever the fuck this is. These are big ass
Yeah.
executive
some of them.
desks.
Yeah, executive.
These are executive decisions.
He didn't go with that IKEA shit. He went with
No.
that hard oak.
Yeah.
This is
All
that.
that, trying to bring that driftwood over here.
Yeah, bring that driftwood over here, boy.
This looks
No.
like some institutional.
I smoke backwoods, not driftwood.
Yeah. Fucking the driftwood, like you got.
I can't fuck with this driftwood.
I can't get jiggy with this driftwood, my nigga.
I'm
Yeah,
so hungry.
So anyway, so that was pretty much the check-in. Is I got some fucking bullshit going on over here. And,
You got worked by a fucking little tweaker.
Yeah,
That's fucked up.
but it
man.
wasn't me.
But your door is sick though now, and the steps
Oh,
are
yeah.
cool. So, and you could sell that wood for some money.
Or you could build something with
You could build a playhouse with that.
Yeah.
Clubhouse. Build a clubhouse outside.
That's not enough wood to build. That ain't enough wood to build a fucking club. There's no man. I don't want to talk about that wood over there.
Okay.
Right now, dude. I'm fucking. That's just gonna make me mad.
I'll check in.
That's making me gonna tell him to come by and hit him in the back of the head.
Well, then I'm gonna take some pictures of it. Can I sell it for you? I'll get it sold for you. Want a piece of the money?
You know how we do it. I'll do it.
All right. My check-in since last coming in. I'm single. I'm getting a divorce.
Oh,
It's a positive because I've been in separation for a long time. Just being transparent with my shit because that's life. But I tried very hard to make it work, and did all the steps and worked on myself for 6 months. Separated, and she didn't want to do it, so I'm working on a divorce. But it's in the positive for me because she, is she's at her parents' house, and so I'm thinking of how to phrase this correctly for the show because I want to be correct here. Okay, so she's with her parents, and she has a nice job now, and she's making good money, but she's not paying any rent and anything, and I'm at her old house with all the rent and the bills, and so basically we worked it out to where she is giving me spousal support, so I'm making ends meet, and it's just
PM shit. Yeah.
I don't know if she's listening to the show or not. I don't know if she's gonna listen to the show or not.
Yeah. I ain't say nothing. I ain't say shit.
I am struggling to survive right now. I have a 48-hour PG&E notice with an 808 balance on it, so I'm trying to get a program to help me if I can pay for it. My rent check has been given to my landlord, but the rent is not covered in the account now. But I know that Chase will cover the check, so I'm not tripping off of that. I have a couple of other bills coming in, and I work for a nonprofit, and I'm a social worker, so I do not make that much money at all. But I feel really positive. I don't know where I was going with that, but yeah, it's all good. She's helping me out now, and I'm making ends meet and living my best life. I'm feeling good about not doing this divorce now, or this divorce. I'm feeling good about this divorce happening now, even though I wanted to work it out with my wife, but she just, does not have those feelings for me anymore, and I can't force those. And I am glad that she can come to that decision and be an adult about it, and be like, hey, I don't have those feelings for you. Let's not waste our time anymore. Let me help you, and let's have a positive after relationship, which is something I've never had in any type of relationship. So that's another good thing for me.
Holy shit.
You like that? Was that a lot?
Holy shit, man.
So that's what I've been going through.
Holy shit, man. How do you do that?
Man,
Holy shit.
that's some shit, man.
All right.
That is some shit.
All right.
So
Fuck.
let's thank
Follow
you.
that up, Peter. Hi.
What's up? I'm
Hi.
I'm living, and things are happening.
things are happening. We're good. I'm good now. Thank you. Thank you for listening. But I've got a dog. No.
Well, hey, what I will say is, bro, you got a new lease on life. You got an opportunity to grow as an individual.
That's how I feel.
Sometimes we lose ourselves in our relationships, and we forget about our own self-growth, or even our own self-worth.
Yes.
So if she don't love you, bro, somebody will. That came out wrong, as if you ain't loved right now.
No, I can understand that. If she don't love you, somebody will. No,
it
came out perfectly fine. It came out, that's hella funny, but if she don't love you, somebody will.
I'm not gonna put all my business
Worthless
out
motherfucker. I'm just playing. Worthless motherfucker. Somebody will love you.
Somebody will come around.
Oh shit! How did it get there? Bang! Shoot, shoot.
Take your shots. Take your
Shoot,
shots.
shoot. Remember all that shit?
I'm unzipped. Take them. Take them now.
You can do what the hell you want to do. You ain't got to check in with nobody. I mean, shit, the freedom you got right now, bro. You can walk around butt asshole naked, all in your house, put balls on everything, balls on walls, balls on every little handle, whatever you want to do. Not that I do that, but all that.
A lot of details. And
you don't have to explain yourself to nobody.
Well,
I already tricked out the detached garage and set it up for rent, and I got my buddy in there. So
bang.
I'm hustling. I'm on whiteboards. I'm on fucking meditation mornings. I'm on audiobooks. I'm on fucking online classes. I'm like getting it, because I need to, get mine. And for on the real tip, every time somebody's ever a female has ever left me, I've always had the urge to go hustle and to go fucking to go honestly to go show them what it really was about, what you left behind or whatever. I don't know. I feel like that, but it motivates me. It motivates me though, even though it's a little slightly negative. It's more so to my self-esteem and my positivity, and I love that of the person. But
well, yeah,
I got to get mine.
I definitely would agree that when we are breaking up from a relationship, especially one that as serious as like marriage or something like that. I mean,
the Most High.
The ability to like take that deep breath and be able to do you is powerful.
Yeah.
And build on yourself rather than trying to piece together this relationship that takes its own effort. I mean, it's like a concentration of energy. If you're concentrating on trying to make sure the relationship's straight, then you're not really concentrating on yourself as much.
Yes.
Right?
Yes, you're speaking to my soul. Yes. Yes, that is that.
It's
Yes.
all about where your energy and focus and mindset is going. And right now, you working on yourself. So the next person gonna have to come to the party with something else to bring to that table.
Higher standards. I'm setting higher standards.
You'll be able to sit at your table.
Yep, that's right. The standards have been set higher.
Absolutely.
No, I will put it out there. I'm not fucking with any more white women. I have said it.
Oh, come on, whoa. Shoom.
Shots fired again.
Damn, shoom. Hey.
I'm not. I know. I'm not. If someone's special, if someone's special, I'm not gonna look to the skin because I say that all the time. But I don't even say it all the time. But I act that way.
You just need to say you need to change your relationship.
I need to change my style of persons and attitudes and demeanors, and I need to. I need to do me. Doing me. All right, you killed it.
I was just trying to save you some grief, brother.
Trust me. This everyone, every I broke her, and she, she couldn't take it, but it was my fault too. It's 50-50. You know what I mean? I just didn't do my part. Stop taking me back there. Stop taking me back there.
A relationship is always two parts, and there's always three stories. There's always three sides to every story. His, hers, and the right one, or the true one. So we're all gonna see it through our own lenses and shit like that. But now you ain't gotta look through her lens. You ain't gotta argue with nothing.
Right.
You can look.
Bitch, I took the lenses out these glasses. I took the lenses out these glasses, ho.
No more filters. No filters.
I gotta look at shit.
Hey, what you said before though? That switch.
Bitch, I ain't even got no lenses.
Hey, what you said before though, that switch when I said you were talking to my soul when I was focusing on the relationship. I focused on that relationship for almost 5 months of the separation in that house by myself, no employment, no job, like listening to motivational tapes and shit, and like on psych meds and Adderall psych meds, all prescribed, going fucking nuts. Like destroying myself, and then finally I got off all the meds.
Trying to turn you into a zombie.
I got off all the meds. I stopped cold turkey, and that's when I started focusing on myself. I couldn't focus on myself on those meds either. I was focusing on the relationship and the depression and all the other shit. Those meds made me 10 times worse. I am so much better, off of those things, and it helped me to get, off of that because I was just hurting myself. I was beating the fuck out of myself, basically. I was beating myself up the whole time. So, yeah. That spoke to my soul. That's why, because I was in a dark place, and when you're in a dark place, you're in the closest to your soul as you can be, for reals, because you're alone.
Yeah, like, those meds can do something to you, man. So.
Oh, yeah.
I'm glad you stopped doing them. Do you still get them, though?
All right, so that is our check-in. That's my sad little story with the bright, sunny sunrise of personal development at the end. It was sad. It was very sad at one point. I'm not sad anymore because Coach P took me there. He made me feel really good. Thank you for bringing him here. Yeah, Coach P, can you give us any Instagram, Facebook, YouTube handles, shout outs that you want to give to the listeners to look you up?
Well, if you want to know about my music and my creative side, you can definitely tap in.
Yes.
You could Google search Nutso, NUTSO, Fly, FLY. That's NUTSOFLY. You can look me up anywhere, and I'm there on Spotify and all that. And then you need to check out Kill Committee, KIL Committee. That's me and Clee, and you can hear some dope stuff over there. And yeah, all I want to say is, everybody has an opportunity to make a change in this world and impact others. You got to lead by example, and you got to show up and represent. If people put their heart into something, it's going to turn this world around the right way.
That's right.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. Just to put it out there, I have copies in my trunk now of the High All the Time CD from the Keep It Lit Committee. I will be selling them out of my trunk. I got them.
Out the trunk. He's got bootleg Kill Committee CDs. They're not bootleg. They're legit, but he's out the trunk in them. Let's just say he's marketing and networking.
All right. Any last words, Clee, before we go out? Positive shots out.
I wanna give a shout out to my newfound ability to have willpower and sustain myself from destroying that motherfucking midget that was at my house.
That's right. Watch out, Gilroy Midget. Watch out, Gilroy Midget.
I feel really good. I feel really good. Yeah.
I mean, it was amazing.
Yeah, I feel really, really, really good that I was able to withstand and make it through that situation. And I feel very proud of myself. You motherfuckers don't know. I feel very proud of myself. And I'll leave it at that.
I want to give a shout out to accountability, because that means that we said that Clee has to drop an album or some shit like that. So I'm waiting for that. Accountability.
Okay.
We'll bring it back to that. And then I want to say positively as the last words that it takes people to change communities, nothing else. So this is a positive person, and he's doing positive things, and he's making positive changes in the community, and he's also doing some music. So shout out to this dude. Positive guy. Thank you.
Out of here.
Bye-bye.
The podcast you just heard was made using Anchor. Ever thought about making your own podcast? Anchor makes it really easy for anyone to get started. It's a one-stop shop for recording, hosting, and distributing podcasts. Best of all, it's 100% free. Sign up now at anchor.fm/new. That's anchor.fm/new to get started.